What is going on, everyone? It's Canadian Yorker here, and today we're going to be recapping the uh, Week 18 game. This is the last game of the NFL season. It is week number 18, and we are going to be looking at the game between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. And I gotta say, hats off to the New York Jets for the final game of the season. We got a win against our division rivals, who we keep from going into the playoffs. We actually defeated them. We defeat the Miami Dolphins at home, 32-20. This is a great win for us to end the season. This is a great way to end the season. Better than losing, of course. So we improved to 5-12 for the season. And in the first half of the game, we did pretty well in the first half of the game, and were in control pretty much the entire game, which is wonderful to see. So in the first quarter, the Miami Dolphins did score a touchdown on us. They did get 6 points on us. I think they did get a touchdown on us in the first quarter. But they didn't score in the second quarter. We kept them to 0 points in the second quarter. And for us, it was the reverse. We didn't score any points in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, we got 15 points. 15 points against the Miami Dolphins in the first half of the game. So the game was already scored 6-15 at the first half. And in the second half, we were still in control. We maintained control of the game in the second half. The Miami Dolphins did not score any points in the third quarter, but we scored 3 points in the third quarter. Even better, if we got some touchdowns, we got a touchdown in the third quarter, but we got 3 points in the third quarter. And however, to end the game. We did get 2 touchdowns. We got 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, so we got 14 points in the fourth quarter. And the Dolphins actually made a run in the fourth quarter and scored 14 points in the fourth quarter. The score is already 20-32. However, we had a 2 touchdown lead again on the Dolphins. But we managed to secure the win against the Dolphins, and I will say that we did pretty well. I will say for our quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, he did pretty well in this game. He got 4 touchdowns in this game, but he did throw an interception in this game. He threw for 274 yards in this game, 26 of 36. 23 of 36 in this game. Those are game leaders. The Miami Dolphins quarterback, Tyler Huntley, threw for 1 touchdown. He had 2 interceptions in this game. He threw for 227 yards. So he struggled against our defense in this game. Rushing yards, Breece Hall had 12 carries, 57 yards, pretty good. Devontae Adams, 6 receptions, 88 receiving yards, 1 touchdown. Janu Smith from the Miami Dolphins had 1 touchdown, 9 receptions. Devon Archain, 11 carries, 1 touchdown. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, in this game, in the first quarter, Jason Sanders ran for 26 yards. He had a 26 yarder field goal in the first quarter, and again in the second quarter, Jason Sanders scored 3 points for the Miami Dolphins, bringing it to 6 points. The New York Jets, responded. Tyler Conklin did a 5-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers, and got the touchdown for us. Aaron Lazard again got a 13-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers. Breece Hall a 2-point touchdown conversion. So Aaron Rodgers threw to Breece Hall for a 13-yard pass, and Breece Hall got a 2-point conversion on the Dolphins, bringing our total score to 15 against the Dolphins. So we had 15-6. In the third quarter, Greg Joseph ran for made a 20-yard field goal, so that brought our score from 6-18. And we had 18. The Dolphins had 6. Devon Chain in the fourth quarter, Devon Chain ran for 15 yards and scored a touchdown on us, and to about to score to 13-18. Devontae Adams got a 4-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers and Greg Joseph kick. So we got a touchdown from Devontae Adams, and that brought our score to 13-25. Jonnu Smith made a 4-yard pass from Tyler Huntley to Jonnu Smith that brought the score 20-25. However, we sealed the deal with Breece Hall running for 6 yards from Aaron Rodgers to seal the deal 20-32. All in all, our team stats, total yards was 275 yards. Our passing yards was 257 yards. Rushing yards was 118 yards. Yards per play was 6.0 yards per play. We did have one interception thrown. Aaron Rodgers did throw an interception. And our third down efficiency was 5 of 12. Fourth down efficiency was about 50%. So in this game, we were pretty efficient against the Miami Dolphins. And I got to say this, thank you. Well, let's see what Garrett Wilson did first before I say anything else. Garrett Wilson did not do pretty well in this game. Breece Hall did pretty well in this game. He didn't have any rushing yards. 1 carry, but he didn't really do anything with it. Isaiah Davis, 4 carries, 41 yards. Braylon Allen, 4 carries, 15 yards. Devontae Adams had 6 receptions, 88 yards. Aaron Lazard, 3 receptions, 71 yards. Garrett Wilson, 4 receptions, 51 yards. Kenny Yeboah, 2 receptions, 20 yards. Tyler Conklin, 2 receptions, 16 yards. Breece Hall, 3 receptions, 15 yards. So we had a pretty good spread out game right here. Our interceptions, man, from our defense come from Ashton Davis. 8 tackles, 1 assisted tackle, 2 interceptions. That's where our 2 interceptions came from. Ashton Davis, thank you for helping us to get this win, because our defense stepped up against the Dolphins, and we were able to get the win thanks to our defense stepping up and stopping the Dolphins from being able to score further points, because the Dolphins do have one of the fastest teams. They have a pretty fast. They got some really speedy guys on their teams, and they're a dangerous team. So we didn't make sure that we close this season off. We don't give them any chance to shine, and don't let them see the light of day. I just got to check something out here for receiving yards. Jalen Waddle, 4 receptions, 44 yards. He was pretty much held down by our defense. Tyreek Hill, who is, by the way, one of the fastest receivers in the game in the NFL right now, he didn't have a good game. 2 receptions, 20 yards. So I mean, we definitely kept the Dolphins at bay and were able to come out with the win. So this is how we end our season. That's wonderful to see. It's exciting to see. I'm happy that we were able to hold the Dolphins to stop them from scoring, and we were able to get the win over them. And so that's great to see, guys. So just wanted to come on here and do a victory lap, because we beat our division rivals. We should have beaten them in week 16, week 15. We did not. We dropped the ball against them, but we were able to close off the season and get the win against the Dolphins. And now we can go into the off season, and we can definitely look at, well, what are some things that we can improve upon and keep improving on until we have the best, the best team in the NFL. So that is it for this season, guys. That's it for the NFL season. Now we're gonna look forward to the playoffs, and I gotta say, best of luck to all the teams that are going to be in the playoffs. Hope everybody enjoys the playoffs this year, and I will see you guys next year for another NFL season when we start up back in October or September, October, whenever that is. I'll see you guys next year. Have a great night.